Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update Show, the Breakfast Club. How is everyone doing on a Thursday? We are almost to the weekend, which is great. And I can see right there that Marie from SoCal is not happy about it. She has a meeting at 9:30, and she's not looking forward to it, as you can see. So, how's everyone doing today? Good to see everyone coming in early, way early. That is. There's been, I guess Drew no longer. Drew, I think you have to do it day of. I think you put that one in yesterday, so I don't know if it counts. We shall see. But how's everyone doing? Otherwise, looking forward to the weekend. Yes, got a couple things to talk about today. We have Parkinson talking about the game on the weekend with Rotherham. We have the Harrogate Town, which has been selected for TV coverage, and a little bit of fallout from that. We'll talk about that too. And Ollie Palmer on yesterday. Ollie Palmer on yesterday's signing and coming in, which is kind of cool. So remember, he extended his contract. So good on him. So anyway, smash a like on the video, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit, share. Please, 50,001 if you know, you know. And get your memberships on, which is great. It helps to support the channel and gives the nice little badges and emojis come in too, which is awesome. So, all right, let's dive right into this. Actually, hold on. Hi, Chicky. How are you? And hi, Marie. And I just want to say hi to Hugh D as well. Good to see everybody. And good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Kelly. And William Bowe says, Kelly always working. Thank you. Go. I need football, says Adam Cruz. Yes. Yes, we do. UD, I've forgotten about that. There you go. Remember, we'll talk about the Harrogate Town stuff in a little bit. So, all right, let's go to Parkinson, who is having a bit of a pre-game. Parky having his thoughts, speaking before the game we have on Saturday against Rotherham. And God bless us, let's get back to football here. There we go.
20 points on the opening 10 games. What starts the season has been. No one getting carried away, but you must be very happy.
There we go.
Yeah, I think 2 points per game at this stage is a good return for us. And it's always a test when you come up a level. We've adapted well. There's a lot of teams jostling for positions. Mm-hmm. There's teams who have been a bit slow to get going as well, which we'll expect to be up there. And it's a very, very competitive division, but it's one we're really enjoying and embracing every game.
And when you go into
so that's good. So he's having, I could say, a 2-point return on every game, which is great so far. Remember, 20 points out of 30, 10 games played. I like it. I'm sure they put in the hard yards this week, and we're going to talk about that afterward. There's a BBC article where he talks about it too.
And because of the international break and you haven't played, but you're still second. I know, no, get carried away, but it's a lovely to look at that table, isn't it, and still see us where we are.
Yeah, I mean, there's teams below us who've got a game in hand as well. But
yes,
listen, the bottom line is it's a good solid start for us, and we're looking to build on that. We've got a great week coming up: Rotherham, Huddersfield, Charlton, and those kind of weeks when we're in the National League. You look up the divisions and.
That's a man who knows, he knows what's coming. And you guys keep talking about a pile up. It is still, it might be the regular schedule, but it's still a goddamn pile up.
To be in that kind of, in that company this week is great for the club and shows how far we've come in a short space of time. Starting with the Rotherham game at the weekend, there's 2 divisions separated us last season, and they're just great games to be a part of. And the lads have had a bit of a break with the Lincoln game getting called off. Come back in refreshed this week, ready to go again.
And it's
like what his point was said, that 2 divisions above us now, we're going to be playing in this division. And I think it's good for the club. It shows the progress it does. I think every step that we take throughout this league is progressive, and we're moving forward. Whether it's win, lose, or draw, we're definitely moving forward. And just being in the conversation with some of these teams playing, going to Rotherham this weekend. I want to know if they're going to drive down. Maybe he says it later on. I want to know if they're going to drive down on Friday night or take a bus down. I think it's like a 2.5-hour. I'm not sure. What does anyone know what the schedule is?
There's a great 3 games, and we'll be well supported on the road, and then obviously back to the racecourse on Tuesday.
Yeah, just really great challenges for us. I think Rotherham, probably the last 10 years have been top end League One, bottom Championship. They had a year where they stayed up, and then they came down last year. And I've always been that team, similar to Peterborough in a way.
He had talked about, when I spoke to him, he talked about Rotherham. He mentioned, he said, there was one player that he really liked on Rotherham while they were falling down last year, and that was Seb Ravant. So he definitely knows the club very well. I think he also mentioned to me that he knew some of the managers, and having Seb, and now we got Dobson in there. So interested to see if maybe Seb can get a start in the Rotherham game. What do you think?
So yeah, just really good test for us. Play with the physicality, but we'll be ready for that. And like I say, the squad's looking strong. The injured players, Maxi is back on the grass this week, and
that's huge.
Bolton's back in training, so the squad's looking strong, and we need everybody prepared for the week ahead.
That's good to have, like you just mentioned, having Maxi back strong on the pitch. So that might we don't know. Because he said yesterday that Maxi's on the pitch, he's running around, which is great. Anticipate him probably to still be out probably to the end of the month, but just getting a recovery back. He's a young lad, not as bad as we feared, which is great. But the physicality of the league is going to come into play now. It's that second stage of it too. We got past the first 10 games, 12 games, including some of the cup matches. So he's very calm. I always say he never gets too high, never gets too low. So I'm wondering what the plan is moving forward in regards to what he wants to do for that back line in the middle of the park. Will he make any adjustments? Our away form hasn't been sexy. We need to score goals away. That's been one of our things. We need to score. We're not bad in defense, but we need to score goals. So we got to figure out how to do that. And maybe we'll do a deeper dive on Rotherham. But we're gonna go Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday. Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday. Yeah. So, it's starting to pick up. We're going to have to use the squad. And Mertland, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. How is everything today? And behind bars is also in the house. And where is my hat? I am going to Netflix today. Actually, Netflix animation. So I did the hair. So I had to forego the hat this morning. So how you doing, Glenda? And what do we think about that? He seems, going back, he seems a little subdued. Says Rotherham is not far, South Yorkshire. Charlton to London is 180 miles approximately. So that's about 3 hours. Hugh, most clubs will travel down late afternoon for Saturday. Yeah, I'm wondering if they I think they'll probably leave tomorrow. I mean, what do I know? But 180 miles, sitting on a bus, sitting on a coach, and going. We got the wherewithal to go on the day before or take a charter, that'd be great. I see somewhere a rumor where some Premier League scouts in our last under 18 games looking at Ashfield. Possibly that could happen. And I could see them. I mean, listen, I don't think we're going to get rid of them. Honestly, I don't, but we shall see. Another one, Parkinson here. This is on the BBC site. Recharged ahead of the Rotherham test. Yes, there he is right there. There's our guy. A lot of talk about Parkinson this week. Parkinson manager says his players are recharged after international break, even though they're keen to continue with their impressive form of late. We sit second. Obviously, we didn't want the break. He goes on to say we were in good form. Parkinson said the games were called off so quickly. You switched to how you can utilize the break. That's good. Remember, I mean, the Lincoln game was called off and bang. I wonder what they did. After the game against Wolves in the EFL Trophy, we trained on Wednesday, had a really good session. Then we gave the lads an extended weekend off. I'm sure they had a lot of fun. Just getting some time out. For the players and the staff, it was good to have that recharge batteries mentality and physically, and the players have to come back in good shape this week. Saturday's trip to Rotherham represents the start of another busy period for Wrexham. We have 3 games in 7 days. 3 games in 7 days. Following the trip to New York Stadium on Saturday, to face Steve Evanson's sides, Huddersfield Town next Tuesday before another away game against Charlton. And Parkinson is looking forward to see how this team can compete against 3 strong sides. He said it's a good week for us, an exciting week for us in terms of the profile. I've come against Steve Evans many times. Obviously, his teams are always really competitive. Yep. He did a great job at Stevenage over the last couple of seasons. And now he's gone back to his old club. Over the last 10 years, they've been top of the League One or bottom of the championship, like you mentioned in the last one. So it's another good benchmark for us. It definitely is a benchmark. Let's win the game. I want to go and I want to go on Saturday and have an impressive performance away. We can do it at home. That's kind of a no-brainer. But I want to go have an impressive performance away. If we could do that, if we change that culture of our away form, that'd be awesome. Goes on to say they picked up recently, but we go there in good form and in good frame of mind, and the players feel ready. Before the sides 2-0 defeated by Birmingham City in September, Evans said we've not played Harlem Globetrotters. We will turn up when Phil Parkinson brings Wrexham here when they start to come to the ownership there. Responding to Evanson's comments regarding the Globetrotters thing, Parkinson says if Steve described us as that, then that's fine. Didn't take the bait. Parkinson didn't take the bait. If Steve described us as that, then that is fine. We do kind of bring a profile to any game, but I think there's an expectancy of Rotherham as well. This is new. He did not take the bait on the Parkinson, on the Evans calling us Globetrotters. When we've gone to teams in League 2 or to the National League, it's like Wrexham have come to town. It's a packed house. People come to see Wrexham. I don't see that as much in Rotherham. There's a huge expectancy from their supporters to be top of the league. I didn't read that before, obviously, but Parkinson did not take the bait. And it's like, hey, we're going to go in there and play a football game. You can call us whatever the F you want, but Globetrotters or not, we're to come try to get those 3 points. So good on him not to take that bait. I really like that response, to be honest with you. Good on him. I like it. We'll talk about the TV in a second, but what are we going to get some of this chat here? What do we make of that too? Parkinson kind of taking the high road there, kind of saying, yeah, where's the expectancy for us to come into town? That we've been called worse. Let's put it that way. We've been called worse. Let's put it that way. Looking forward to the Huddersfield match since I'll be going. Goofy Splat. Yes, keep us posted. Make sure you send pics and everything. I know you're probably in the Discord as well. Prediction on starting 11 for the coming games is Michael Pierce. My prediction, I'll get your predictions too, is what you think is going to be starting. I predict it's going to be AO in goal. Left wing back is going to be unchanged. It's going to be Macca. It'll be O'Connell, O'Connor, and Scar. And I think he's going to go Bolton. I think he's going to go Dobson, Cannon, Lee, and he'll go JM and Palmer. I think that's what's going to happen. That's what do you take? Is that way off? That's my starting 11 for the game on Saturday. Given Rotherham's recent result, it's a must not lose game for you guys. Draw wouldn't be a terrible result. Draw away from home isn't bad either. Birmingham, John, who are you guys playing this weekend? Will the pundit guarantee we play sexy this week? I will not. I don't think we'll play sexy football this week. I think it's going to be a battle. But I think if we come out on top aggressively and get on the front foot, which is hard to do away, I think we'll be okay. That said, I think Dobson will be up for it because he did play for them. And I also think if Ravon was starting, which I'd like to see him start, he'd be up for it too. Not that the other players wouldn't, but a little bit, extra, just a finger under the nail stuff. I like it. William Boat. Marie from SoCal, and Josh, based on your beard growth, if you lose that bet and have to shave your head, you'll have to have a morning show, and then by the afternoon, it'll almost grow back. Yeah, I was gonna shave it. I do have a meeting, and I was like, "F it, I'm not gonna do it. It's too much effort." So I hope it's all right. I don't know. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Almost Superman. Didn't have a beard. Did Superman ever have a beard? Don't think so. I don't think there'll be a big change. Rather, we're not good defensively, so I think we should get the points. I agree with Hugh. Just looking at the snapshot photos of AO with the fresh hair. I didn't see that. Did AO? Yeah, AO's like growing his out too. So maybe he and I are doing the no hat thing today. We have Lincoln away, followed up at Bolton at home on Tuesday. Lincoln away, followed up at Bolton at home on Tuesday. Those are two tough matches for Birmingham City. Lincoln are up there and thereabouts, and Bolton are getting to form. So you guys got two tough games. So I would wish you guys luck, but I think you may drop some points. So, as you probably would do for us, the same. But those are good matchups. Mullen getting frustrated about it now, if not breaking into the starting 11. John, good shout right there. He probably is, but he knows he's not fully fit yet. And he's been frustrated in the last couple of games. He had a couple great goals, but he is frustrated. You could tell by some of his play, although he looked really fit in the Cup game, Wolves under 21. So I'm looking forward to getting him and James scoring goals. Palmer's doing his signing, secures the fact that he'll be here. Let me see right here. What about Michael? Just sent me something in the chat. 1 second, Michael. Okay. Oh, shit. Here we go. Up here. 1 second. Of course. I did not see this article, but I will bring it up. Here, available. Let me share it to myself. Do that in a second. Okay. I'll do that in a second. Been trying to look for this article a few days ago on the best worst player rating so far. These are player ratings so far. 2 highest and lowest rated Wrexham players, League One so far. Dobson misses out. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? How is that possible? Just doing it. Max and Elliot Lee are the highest rated Wrexham players this season so far. Wow. Some players have been afforded 1 or 2 appearances, 300 minutes. Looking forward to it. Well, he's played well for sure. So O'Connor's a 6'6", but I don't know how they missed out. I'll have to look into this. I'm looking at it blind here, but how does Dobson miss out on not being one of our highest rated players? Absolutely insane. But I'll look into that. Thanks for sending, Michael. Appreciate it. Bruce says it's been a half week of rest before this week's practice, so Saturday's a regular starters unless Parky is seeing an away side emerging. Good shout, Bruce. Good shout, Bruce. And the Harlem Globetrotters featured one of the best athletes on the planet, unmatched for interaction and all incredible ball hunting wizardry. I'll take that. Absolutely. I'll take that too. I used to go see the Harlem Globetrotters myself, and want to see Rotherham start. Rathbone start. Sorry. Goofy Splat. I don't know if that could be possible. I'd like to see him start too, but yeah, that's another good shout. We haven't seen much. We've seen Rathbone. He's played well in certain patches, but Parkinson is not adverse to change, but he doesn't do a lot of change. Hugh wants this weekend AOC Scar. AO O'Connor, Scar, and O'Connell, Barnett, McAlee, Dobson, Rathbone, Marriott, Palmer. Guessing a bit. Rathbone in for Ken, and I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. I'd like to see him get on there, but that's another good shout. David Carr says, "Hey man, good morning, Josh. You're styling today. Your beard looks good." Thank you. And then Bruce says, "I think he's fully fit. If he's not match sharp, he's not match sharp yet. It'd be a natural start him on Tuesday and Marriott on the previous and following weekends. Yeah, I bet you he'll swap that out for sure. Dobson does all the hidden work people don't see. Yeah, absolutely. He's like a lineman. And how Cannon got worse rated, he wasn't that bad. I know, I agree. Let's see. Other one I wanted to get to here was this is Palmer yesterday after his signing. Let me make sure the sound is on here. Oh, of course it's not on.
Success at the football club.
There you go.
I've had a fantastic couple of seasons here, and a lot of success at the football club. Built a great relationship with teammates, staff, and fans, and made some friends for life outside the football club. So it's great. I'm really happy to have got the deal done. I'm sure the club's got many more ambitions and things they want to achieve on and off the pitch, and it's a great project to be a part of.
Yeah, who would want? So this is going back to yesterday with Ollie Palmer getting his contract. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that we got it out of the way. I didn't see that obviously until this morning that came up, but it's a good shout for us to get him in and to get that done. He is, he's not everyone's cup of tea. Matt Al being one of them, and not always my cup of tea. I think we have better striking combo out there than those two, but it's not my team, and it seems it's working. So good to see he is part of the project, and locking him down and getting that out of the way is fine. Now, there you go. Goofy Spot said, now we just need to get the Barnett signed to extension as well. And John, 2 tough games, but we had Wigan, Rotherham, Peterborough, and Charlton. We won 4 out of 5, so fairly confident. We get a minimum of points out of the next 2 games. That's a good shout right there. And Marie from SoCal does NFL week kiss of doom, worried about their time off. Yeah, let's hope. See, going from games to training, kind of throws it off. But we have to get used to it. Yes, we're going to be playing a lot of football. I think there's 9 games in 30 days, whatever it is. Does that sound about right? A game every 2.5 days. So we're going to need this squad, and especially we don't have an update on Evans going down. So. Someone's got to cover that midfield backup position role. I preferably would have it be Stash rather than like a JJ, but Stash is playing in the back. So we'll see what happens when he messes things about and go from there. Not sure Cannon was fit. I don't think he was again. 3 games over 8 days, while not a full-fledged fixture pileup, I disagree with you, would be a reason to include Rathbone in one of the 3 matches. Yep, I agree. He should get some time. Tiki saw both of us, and you have our FA Cup games with the Sunday TV. Thank you. That's a good lead in. See that right there? That's what we're headed right into next. Okay, let the games begin. FA Cup round was the other day. We obviously got Harrogate Town, and our game is on Sunday. Our game is on Sunday, November 3rd. Has been moved. If you go on X or Twitter, whatever you're calling it these days, people are not happy about it, giving us grief for removing games for the U.S. audience, whatever it is. Okay, great. but our game against Harrogate Town has officially been away at Harrogate Town is officially on Sunday, November 3rd, kickoff at 3:30 p.m. It'll be shown on ITVX, which means nothing to me here. The Reds, who reached the fourth round of the competitive competition last season when they had a bout-out 4-1 championship side Blackburn Rovers at Ewood Park, have had a number of games screened live already this season, including League One match against Bolton Wanderers and Birmingham City, and the Carabao Cup with tie with Sheffield United. So yes, this has now been confirmed this morning. Harrogate Town is now going to be on television and Sunday, November 3rd. It's been moved to cover that up. So I believe that we fall back at some point. So we're 8 hours behind you now. We'll fall back. We'll be 9. So yeah, I think that's an early day for me. Which is fine. That's what we got to do. We got to do. But this has been done here. This has been done for that. So what do we make of that? I kind of figured that if they could put our games on television, they're going to put them on television. It's just going to happen there. We are that club. Birmingham City are that club too. Not to take anything away from the other ones, but all eyes on us, things like that. So it's a 3:30 kickoff. Good on us. So we'll hopefully. Here you go. This just came up too on there. We'll hopefully get that sorted. I want to just go to the match center here before we go to the matches. So that is in, obviously, this weekend. 1 second. There it is right there. Look at this. That's a run. Rotherham, Huddersfield, Charlton, Harrogate. Away right there. Home, away. This one really doesn't matter. But, we got 3 of the next 5 games that are away. 3 of the next 5 games that are away. Unreal. I do think it will be on ESPN Plus, though. Likely ESPN happy so they can get Wrexham on ESPN. Yeah, they're definitely going to be on ESPN Plus for that match. So keep an eye on that one. That is confirmed this morning that did happen. Let me just go back here to the club site. Okay. Now, by the way, does anyone know if football blacks out time for England or Wales as well? Yeah, you usually have a 3 o'clock kickoff. 3 o'clock games are blacked out. But I'm not sure if that applies to the cup games. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see. Goopy Splat says, I'm fed up with all the games being moved, to be fair, even if I don't get the hype. Even if I don't get the hype. Well, it was going to be a Saturday, then it's going to be a Sunday. So, we just gotta kind of roll with it. I figure UK fans would be happy that it moved since it would be during blackout. Won't be during a blackout time. Okay. Let's see here. This was on the site here. A snapshot building up to Rotherham. I guess this is just some photos. There you go. There's JJ. There's Rathbone. Look at the boys. There you go. A little bit of hugging. Wow, these great pics. There's Mo. Big Mo. Signing who's taking his time. There we go. Who is this? Who is that? Is that Rev? No. Oh, that's AO. That's AO. I didn't notice that. That's AO. There's Macca. All right, go check that out. Last one here, they're coming in for us. Blackout for Saturday games only in the UK, not on Sunday. So that's why, for sure. Last one here, I think we got coming in. Squad will continue to evolve. Keeps Harvey. This is Sean Harvey talking about us. This is Sean Harvey. I think this was yesterday. What's the date today? 17th. Yeah, this was yesterday. Covered this, but Sean Harvey had a couple things he had to say. Desired affected working with freshman fans. Yeah, he's talking about the opening 10 games. So I guess Sean Harvey admits some of the players have become victim of their own success at the race course, and he stressed the importance of the squad continuing to evolve. That is so ambitious, keeping Wrexham keeping their head in the right direction. Parkinson has been back in the transfer market. He has by Hollywood stars Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney since the appointment of the manager. It has paid off with Wrexham clinching back-to-back promotions. But after runners up last year, even losing toes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he said it's had a desired effect already this season with Wrexham armed with fresh faces, including George Dobson, Dan Scarr, Sebastian Raban, currently second in the table. This is Harvey saying, in reality, the planning for this season started 3 years ago. Wow, there you go. 3 years ago, we had no idea which division we were going to be playing in. But for the first summer of Rob and Ryan's ownership, the club gave numerous players 3 contracts who we felt best played for the start of a wonderful journey the club has been on. That's a good shout right there. We always knew the likes of Tozer and Hayden and others would be out of contract this summer. And if the club is going to be successful, we would have to review whether we needed to replace them or go forward. And that was the decision being made. That's awesome. Good planning right there. Sometimes everything looks like it's knee-jerk, but it's good planning. I like it. I'm actually glad I read this article with you. It's not a reflection on them, meaning the players that were out of contract. All the players who left could have played a part of this season because they were certainly good enough. There we go. And it is just that our ambition and the journey that we were on is moving on as well. Good shout. We respect you. We think you're good enough, but our plans are ahead. So just imagine what we're planning right now. You think we're not thinking about being in the championship next season or even the Prem in 5 seasons? Come on now. We have set our targets of the 26-27 season of some of the players getting with their contracts done. So good. It is our ambition on our journey, and we want to move on as well. But we are two divisions higher than when they came in. It's a credit to them, Rob and Ryan. We will be forever thankful to Ben and Aaron and that group of players. It's a preserved world. It's a perverse world where you deliver everything that was asked for you and you had success, but that's the thing that counts against you. So that's a really interesting line. People have said it to be that they believe this window would be the club's best ever window. We did great business this window. Granted, we didn't sign, like a standstill of 15 M's, but the business we did, the actual business we got, we totally reshaped our front line. We totally reshaped our back line, and also. There's only like one of the players that's been playing. It's Dobson, regular basis. So fantastic there. He said, I'm not the person to judge that, but players had to leave to enable us to strengthen, to keep going forward and continually improve. And I think this season we are seeing the real benefits of that. I like that shout. That's a real good shout and smartly said on him. And the business that we're doing, the planning, everyone talks about having, we need to have the academy in place, which we're doing. Those things, 2 things to be true and happening at the same time on and off the pitch. I feel like we're doing a lot of that, and it's happening on the field and off the field. So good on him. I'm glad I read that article. I'm glad that came to my attention. So, hey, Josh, hey, everybody. It's JB65, and Mary says, morning all. What do we think about that? I think Harvey's doing a great job. I really do. I think it's awesome. Wouldn't want to play poker with Parky. I would not. I would not, but I would definitely want to have more beers with him. Let me see. I definitely want to have more beers with him. I do miss Tozer long throws. Yeah, Tozer thrower was great. I do. I think it's about that too. Everyone talks about Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. That is great news about Jordan. Where's the news about Jordan? I missed it. Is he better? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Mary says, Parky is a good manager. He knows how to balance the locker room, and he knows how to win. Absolutely. There's a lot going on in the chat there, too. But anyways, I'm going to wrap that up there because I have to go do some stuff. I'm heading to Netflix for a meeting, so that should be fun. Got to do some work. Someone's got to do some work. We have got our stuff together. But also, just want to thank you to the presents yesterday. For those that sent, that's awesome. I haven't had time to put them up, obviously, but I will be wearing a shirt. I'll be wearing the Wrexham shirt Saturday for the Rotherham game. That'll be the first time ever, and it will be our 500th show. 500 videos. Jesus. How am I still married? What are we doing here? What am I doing here? 500 shows? Oh, my God. The Wrexham Outsider. Thank you, Josh. You're very welcome. Thanks, Al. See you on the weekend. Yes, if anything else breaks, we will be here live, as you know. So anyway, smash a like on your way out if you can, and share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. What an amazing community we have. Parkinson, very experienced user. Absolutely. So if anything breaks today, we'll be here, and then tomorrow is Friday. We'll have another WREXfast show, and leading into the weekend and football. Thank Friday, it's football. It's coming back on Saturday. I'm so excited, and. Having time. The in-laws were in town. Were last weekend, which I love. They're great. But I'd rather have in-laws and football. So we're gonna do that. See you later. 500. Thank you, Kelly. Woo woo. Yes. Thank you, Hugh. Love you too. He doesn't love me. He loves the show. Awesome. Great stuff. You see the news about the Grand Tour? No. Put it in the Discord. It's my favorite. Vincente. Thank you, brother. Saturday, 500th show. We'll celebrate that. Maybe with maybe with some adult liquid death. So, all right, everyone have a great Thursday. And on that bombshell,